It makes me want to like fart or burp or scream or something.
Hi, I'm Allison Yara with Beast TV, and I'm here with Lynn Koplitz, who's a comedian in New York City.
I'm a beast.
You're a beast. Glad to have you.
I've got a lot of weird things going on. I'm in my 30s, and I'm not married. I don't know if you can tell. But, and I don't have children, and people are concerned. Not really people, just like my mom and cab drivers.
And I've just started breaking into the South as far as being able to play there for a female comic especially, which I hate calling myself, but I am. I have a vagina, so I'm
So you're a female comic. That's what you need to be one, is a vagina.
Yes, I like to be a comic first, but I'm a female too.
Girls in your 20s, your vagina isn't even vagina. Do you understand that? Do you understand how special it is? It is like the caviar of vagina. Your vagina is like vagine. It is like something important and special. These men will walk across glass for some vagine. Be careful. Be careful. Look at some of these creeps who are looking at me right now. I had some when I was a boy. It's real good.
There was a great rape joke that you told the other night when I saw you at the Comedy Cellar, and I wondered if you would sort of reprise it.
There's a great rape joke.
Well, it's very funny.
Thank you. And it's funny that you said that because I like to try and do topics sometimes that I know are just taboo, and especially as a woman that I know that the guys can't do without taking so much shit from so
Daniel
many
Tosh,
people. Oh yeah,
completely
they all freak out.
pilloried for...
Yeah, nobody can talk about rape. And meanwhile, you know, so my new rape joke does pretty well. It basically, I say, you can't rape me, I'll kiss you on the mouth. And then I say, this is so unexpected. But for me, it was getting big laughs, and I thought, I got to do something else with this, because if there was, like, I do feel a sense of responsibility sometimes. I'm like, if there was somebody who had been attacked at all, I would never want anyone to think that I was mocking that. So that's when the second part of the joke was developed, where I say, because I live in New York, and New York women aren't victims. And I'm like, I lay in bed while other women are dreaming of their weddings, and I'm thinking about, how do I turn the tables on a rapist? Every now and then, you know, on the road, I will, and even here in New York, I'll have a guy come at me, and I'm a silverback, you know, I just come right back at them.
Do you ever feel concerned for your safety when you're traveling alone? And there's, you know, sometimes folks don't understand that you're portraying, you know, there's a persona to the comedy that you're doing, and it isn't actually who you are.
Going on the road is quite frightening as a single woman, and I have to look at it differently than the guys do. I won't stay at condos. The comedy clubs often have like condos or apartments that they own that they let comics stay at. I won't stay there. I only stay in hotels.
Why?
Because with GPS and everything, I mean, let's face it, I induce anger sometimes in men, and I'm, you know, rape and all that it's an anger crime. I'm not that I think I would get, but I just...
Play it safe.
You increase the odds. Yeah, I just play it safe. Like, I'm on the road a lot, so there's already odds that if something could happen. But, so yeah, I play it safe. Weirdly enough, I leave a float plan when I leave my hotel. So if I go out for the day and go shopping, I leave a little note. And my mother said, why do you do that? And I was like, I do it because if I ever got abducted or something, I want the police to have a head start. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, you gotta be ready.
When I was 21, I asked the guy I was dating, what are you going to do today? He said, nothing. I said, where are you going to go? He said, nowhere. I said, who are you going to be with? He said, Steve. And I agonized. I called my girlfriends. We had summit meetings because he didn't invite me. I wanted to know why I couldn't go. Well, let me tell you where most men are. I told you, I've studied them now, where they are when we can't find them. They're usually nowhere, doing nothing with Steve.
Wait, okay, so tell us about smoking pot with Joan Rivers.
It was hilarious. It was really awesome. Like, I did not inhale because I do not have a marijuana license in LA. So for the record, I did not do anything.
That's what they all say.
And Joan bought like $400 worth of weed. So, and
she doesn't do anything
$400
small.
worth of weed is like New Jack City. Like, it's like a bag like that. Like, it was hilarious. So, and she bought me a pipe and bought herself a pipe. So we had all these like fancy, brand new, you know, and the two of us didn't know so next thing I know, Joan is like in the front yard looking at flowers, and I'm eating salad out of the top of a container, and Melissa is just yelling, so upset, like, what is happening? They're baked.
and children are very needy, I hear, and that's weird to me. I have this horrible image of a little kid being like, Mommy, I need milk money. And I'm like, Mommy needs lipstick.
Well, Lynn Koplitz, thanks so much for joining us. Stoned with Joan Rivers, and
Thanks,
very
Allison.
hilarious and often at the Comedy Cellar in New York. So
Come see me.
thanks.
Bye.